Okay, so here we are on Fifth Avenue. Actually, a quiet Fifth Avenue, surprisingly. And I'm outside. This caught my attention. So we're outside Slim Body and Face Aesthetics. And I'm going to go in and interview the boss. And she's going to, wow, look at this. Angel's nails as well. Let's have a look. Oh, it's nice. Air conditioning immediately. Hello.
Hello.
Now you're going to tell us, show us around. You want to show me around?
Okay, I'll show
Okay.
you around. Well, first, Carmen.
Thank
Here
you.
we have the cubicle where we do all the body treatments. We do the body shaping, reductive, and firming. So we have the cool sculpting, we have the liposonics laser, and we have the Vela shape.
Okay, what does all that mean?
The cool sculpting is mostly to freeze the fat and reduce areas of the body that we do not have loose skin, just fat.
Okay.
Then we have the Liposonics 80, a high intensity focused ultrasound from Korea with laser combination. Here we reduce the fat and firm the skin, which is very important.
Okay.
Then we have the Vela shape. Vela shape, we have a vacuum, we have radio frequency and the laser. Here we reduce fat, but temporarily. Here is many treatments. Here the cool sculpting and liposonics 80 is only one treatment, mostly for the shaping, draining, and cellulite. Very focused on the legs for cellulite treatments. Vela
Okay.
shape treatment.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And then we have another cubicle. You're beautiful. Worthy.
Nice.
We all should know that. Here we have the Neo EM sculpt, which for me, I love it. It's a machine that enhances the muscles, so it causes a hypertrophy, it works the muscles, and radio frequency, which firms the skin,
Okay.
because it stimulates the collagen and elastin. So this is to firm your abs,
So,
to make stronger your, or also for your buttocks. People that have surgery, for example, back surgery, that
Okay.
cannot exercise, it also helps with the pain, because it's a high intensity micro and biomagnetic wave, so it helps the pain, because the biomagnetism always relieves pain as well, so it does both.
Wow.
Mostly in the aesthetic world, it's designed to cause a hypertrophy in the muscles, that means a muscle growth. This one is in combination with the radio frequency that also stimulates the collagen, so it's also firming the skin.
Right,
It's very
that makes
strong,
sense.
very unique. And women and men, we have the core, we have this little seat that it works the urinary tract and also the vagina. So it tightens the vagina and it helps the urinary tract.
Okay.
It's really connected to this machine.
Ah, okay.
Then here we have the photorejuvenation, is mostly when you have dark spots, when you have pigmentation problems. Over there we have the diode laser for the epilation, for hair removal, and we have the pico laser to remove the tattoos.
You can remove tattoos, you can remove hair, you can remove sunspots.
We can remove,
Wow.
we can remove fat, we can remove,
Wow.
and we can give you more muscles too. So we can add and
You better take my payment before we start, because you won't recognise me when I come out.
And then at the end, last not least, we have
Another room.
another room that is designed for all the facial treatments.
Okay.
We have the hydrofacial, which are 12 steps. The procedure is 1 hour. We have the Morpheus, which is microneedling with radio frequency. That's to close the pores, it's to even out your tone of your skin, Especially if you have scars from acne, for example.
Right.
If you have pigmentation problems, the same as we do in the photo rejuvenation. So this is with the Morpheus, microneedling with radio frequency. Then we have the HIFU. The HIFU is a high intensity focused ultrasound. The only technology that stimulates muscles, stimulates collagen, stimulates elastin. That means it stimulates the muscle, that's why you have a better muscle tone, that's why you have a lift. And not only that, but you also get very hydrated, look young, healthy looking skin.
Okay.
So you really get a lift without being invasive, without damaging the surface, without any downtime. So the HIFU for me in the face is my favorite treatment.
Yeah.
You do it once a year.
I was going to say that.
According to the necessity. No, obviously, if you're in your 50s or 60s or 70s, then it's twice a year.
Right.
But from 30 to 50, once a year, it's more than enough.
Really? Wow.
And it lasts. I mean, obviously, the result lasts a year.
That's a lot of equipment, a lot of expensive equipment for once a year.
Yeah, this is especially because you don't have a special care. We also have the CO2 fractional laser in the other branch, but there it's invasive because we burn the whole surface of the skin,
Right.
especially if you have scar tissue, for example. But the HIFU facelift does work from the inside out because we work with stimulation. We don't work with burning the epidermis.
Right.
So I really love that.
Wow. Okay. Because there are so many massages and so on offered here in Playa de Carmen, but nobody seems to have any of this equipment that you have. You're quite unique.
And it's very important because the necessity of every patient is different. No, sometimes patients, they know just the treatment, especially cool sculpting, but often it's not really the best technology for the necessity of the patient.
Sure.
Not that the cool sculpting does not work. No, obviously it works, but maybe not for that person.
Right.
So that's why it's always very important, and it's a necessity actually that that's why we offer a free consultation.
Well, I was just
So
going to say, the person wouldn't already know necessarily.
Because
Okay.
sometimes we read things on the internet and we
Exactly,
think we
yeah.
know what we need, but it's always better to check with a professional so
Yeah.
they really can explain properly, we can guide the patient and see what the patient really needs.
Wow. Okay. Well, obviously, a professional, you've invested so much here in the equipment and so on, and obviously decades of experience.
Yes, we are 25 years. We started in Cancun, we were in Puerto Morelos, in Tulum, and 2 branches here in Playa. Now we are only Playa because now I take it easy. I'm
Very
getting
good. So, what would you say is the average age of your average customer? Is there such a thing?
For me, there is no really age. I mean, even a younger person, 20 or 22 or between 20 and 30, they should come for a facial deep cleansing, for example. That's everybody needs that. No?
Okay.
Or the hair removal.
So, male and female?
Of course, yeah. Actually, we have a lot of male patients, always
Okay.
more and more, which at the beginning when I started all these businesses, not really. I mean, the male patients increased over the last 7-8 years. Now, before, really only almost females. Now, not anymore, because the male has the same necessity a male skin than a female skin. It's the same.
Good point.
So
Good point.
there's no gender difference really.
Okay.
No, and the taboo that male that they don't need creams and you don't need
Sure.
that. Of course you do. No?
Sure.
So yeah, it's for everyone. And obviously the older we get, especially here, that we live in the sun,
Yeah, indeed.
our skin really suffers. It's beautiful. We all love the beach. We all like the sun, but the skin needs more care. And not only cream, but like more professional care. So yes, definitely
Amazing.
here we have a big necessity, I would say.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you. I'm so glad it stopped in. You came off Fifth Avenue. Anything else to show me?
No, well, wait for
We've
you.
done it. We wait for you. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.